Now we're on page 105 and 106. The title of this writing is called The Snake Chaser. And honestly, when I saw this picture, it completely freaked me out. Okay, who wants to do this job? What do you think about this job? Isn't this a crazy job? He is finding snakes to get their venom to help make medication. That's what I think it's about because I had read this story last quarter and it was so amazing. His name is Zach. So instead of being a business major, how about being a biology major? How about studying animal biology and you can work at making new medications for people? He's chasing snakes. And you know what? There are a lot of snakes in the water. One time I was swimming in a lake. Oh, yeah. 3 snakes were swimming next to me, and you never saw a little girl swim as fast as she could to get away from those snakes. This guy's actually chasing the snakes. Oh my God. Okay. As a boy, oh, oh. So it says Zoltan Tucox with a banded sea cryet, a highly venomous sea snake. So reading these captions is really important because they always describe the picture. So he is holding a sea snake. That means in the ocean, and it's very venomous, poisonous, shocking. As a boy, so he has always loved snakes. As a boy, Zoltan Tucox caught snakes and kept them in his room. Now he pursues them in the world's most remote jungles, deserts, and oceans. Remote means far away. Like you take an airplane for 10 hours and then you drive for 10 hours. So he's going to go catching snakes in remote jungles and seas and deserts. Very hot. And he has done it since he was a boy. Pretty interesting guy. Tucox collects snake venom so that he can study it. Biology major. He is searching for venom components called toxins. So venom, as you know, is like this could be, sorry, this could be venom. Venom is like water, and I would put it in its parts, and one part would be called the toxins. So a component is a part. So the component of my finger is my fingernail, the bones, the skin, the fat. That's components. The components of my face, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and my cheeks. So he takes the venom and he divides it into components called toxins that can be used as medicine to cure various diseases. So he's a scientist also. Usually he travels alone with only a backpack, a camera, bag, and equipment for collecting venom. He often flies small planes to reach remote places and has traveled to more than 160 countries. Wow, he is really, really adventurous. Let's see if I can read some of it this way. His trips are often dangerous. He has faced pirates, which are people who attack ships. He has faced, let's see if I go this way. This might be impossible for me to do. I'm sorry the other machine broke. He has faced pirates, wars, and angry elephants. He has also survived 6 venomous snake bites. Tucox's adventures are like action movies, but he is driven by his desire to make new scientific discoveries. Animal venoms, he explains, are the source of over a dozen life-saving medications. A dozen is 12. So if we get the venom from the snakes, it can help 12 different diseases. Pretty incredible. They have been used to develop drugs that treat high blood pressure, heart attacks, diabetes, and other diseases. Wow. See, snakes are pretty important. Many drugs produce side effects. These side effects happen because the drugs affect more than one target in the body. For example, cancer drugs sometimes can't tell the difference between cancer cells, the bad ones, and healthy cells. So the cancer drug kills the bad cell and the healthy cell and makes your hair fall out. That's a side effect. A side effect means an unwanted consequence. Something you don't want to happen, but because you take the drug, it happens. So let's start that again. For example, cancer drugs sometimes can't tell the difference between cancer cells and healthy cells, so the drugs kill both. This causes side effects like severe headaches, hair loss, nausea, and vomiting. Toxins are a good model for medications because they hit a single target, no side effects. If you use the snake's venom, no side effects because every snake venom only goes to one target. For example, the cancer cell. It will not have two targets. It will not attack healthy cells. So venom is very good medicine because there's no side effects. Pretty amazing, huh? But finding the right toxin to fight a specific disease can take years of work. That's why Tak Cox and his colleagues have developed a new technology called designer toxins. This allows the creation of toxin libraries. So basically, I think what he does is he gets many snake venoms and he organizes them into a group. These venoms, cancer. These venoms, heart disease. These venoms, diabetes. So he makes a toxin library. Let's see if my guess is correct. Designer toxin libraries, which could eventually hold the venom toxins of every animal on Earth. I think only snakes and a few animals have venom. Cats don't have venom. Help researchers identify which toxin might cure a specific disease, just like I thought. With this new technology, testing can happen much more quickly and efficiently. A researcher can test many different toxins at once to see if any of them have an effect on a specific disease. Oh, interesting. So 200 toxins, we don't know which toxin will help which disease. So we just try and try and try. And remember, the benefit of toxins is no side effect. Tak Cox believes the technology will help researchers develop new toxin-based drugs, but he is also concerned that a lot of possible toxin-based drugs are being lost. Why would toxin-based drugs be lost? The reason is that we are losing snakes because the planet is changing, because we destroy their habitat, because of pollution. Many snakes die. No snakes, no venom. Let's read that last one again. Tak Cox believes the technology will help researchers develop new toxin-based drugs, but he's also concerned, worried, that a lot of possible toxin-based drugs are being lost. So far, scientists have studied only a couple thousand toxins. That seems like a lot, doesn't it? But according to Tak Cox, some 20 million toxins, million more exist in nature. Some of these venom toxins come from endangered species. Endangered means all of the animals are going to die. Like endangered dog means all of the dogs are going to die. An endangered snake would mean all of the snakes are going to die. So if a venomous animal becomes extinct, it's possible that a new drug is lost too. The venom of an endangered snake could potentially lead to a medicine that saves human lives. Once a species becomes extinct, there's no way to bring it back, Takak says. Takak says, for me, losing biodiversity means losing beauty and a wealth of knowledge and resources, including possibilities for treating diseases. Losing species, he explains, is like peeling pages out of a book we've never read and burning them. What a cool guy he is. I like him a lot. Thank you, Zakak, for doing a great job. And finally, we have a question here. Why doesn't snake venom affect the snake? A snake venom aims only at a specific target in the body. However, if contact with the target is blocked, the toxin has no effect. When researchers inject a cobra with its own venom, nothing happens. This is because cobras have a molecule that disguises or hides the target and stops the toxin from making contact. So a snake cannot poison himself if you give him his own venom. Very interesting. Okay, this is getting kind of long. We have one more. Bye.